Hey all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today I'm back on the Millennium Falcon at long last. Yeah, there's been quite a delay with the deliveries. I've still not got issue 74 off them, so I sourced it on eBay. There we go. So I have got that. Different magazine of course, because this is the old one, but the parts are exactly how I want them. There we go. That's 74 off eBay, but we're going to start with 73 obviously, and we're going to start with the Mandibles. There we go, so we've got this, I think it's a starboard mandible that we've got to put together first. Yeah, so I have got another 4 issues. I've got up to stage 80, and the next, I think it's the next 7 are in my account, but still being processed. And guess what? Stage 74 is amongst them. It's the way it goes, but at least I can restart this, the Millennium Falcon now anyway. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. So here we have stage 73. Let's go through the magazine. First order TIE fighters. Yeah. And there we go. There is I can't remember the actor's name, to be honest. I know it's Finn, but I can't remember his actual name. But there we go. Space Stations, Clone Wars era. There we go. Oh, so that's the magazine. And your next parts, so we have bottom frame, BF44 mandible and BP33 mandible, fixing screws 3, 4 and 5, 2 hole connectors and a support jig. We also get a blueprint as well this month, but it's similar to that. I won't open it because it is quite large. There we go. So assembling the mandible, and that is what we end up with. So there we go, those are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. There we go, we do need these 2 frames from stage 72 as well, but those are the parts that we received. There's the jig, pop that to one side. I need to get these 2 old connectors out, and we need to connect these and get the frames together. So first off we need BF42, and we need a couple of these 2 old connectors. One will go there, and one will go there, like so, and we use these little black button screws. There we go, just leave them a little bit of flex like that, because I know we need BF43, that's 44, so this is 43, and this will go here like so, and we can connect these two connectors up fully now. There we go, get that like that. There we go, that's looking perfect. Right, now we need 2 of these 2 hole connectors, the last 2, one there and one here, then we can have that BF44. There we go, that's them 2 in place. Now we just add this onto here, get it lined up with the holes of course, and 2 more of these black button screws. There we go, perfect. Okay, now we can pop this piece into place. That will go just there like that. There we go. Right, we need these screws, these little flange ones. We need 4 of these. Okay, so this is BP33. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need 5. I thought we needed 1 for there, but we don't. Excellent, there we go. So that's the start of the mandible, starboard mandible. There we go, let's move on to stage 74. Okay, this is the magazine I got off eBay. It's one of the original D'Agostini ones. I know D'Agostini and Fanhomes are exactly the same nowadays. I don't know whether this will be the same as the magazine I'll get next month. I know the instructions are. Well, there we go, it's quite thick, this magazine as well. Yeah, there's quite a lot to it. Oh, that's cool. And your next set of parts, we have the whole frame and the whole panel. So top frame TF41 mandible, bottom panel BP32 mandible and a recess, which we will add detail to later on in the build. So we just pop that piece on to what we've already put together. Excellent, there we go. Coming in issue 75. Yeah, we'll see anyway. Is that what's coming in issue 75? Yeah. Because you never know, sometimes you can mix things up, can't they? Does it look like it? Yeah, it's not changed. No, exactly the same. Excellent. Right, okay then. Those are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. Okay, those are the parts. We don't actually use this piece today. TF41, so pop that to one side. All the recess there. Yeah, we'll add detail to that later. All we do need to do is to pop this panel on, which is BP32. Yeah, the other one was BP31. That fits perfect. Look at that. Excellent. Right, we've got I think it's 5 screws for this. These self-tappers. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that's that panel. Is that side of the mandible. One of these will actually go, oh, not that way, John. Either there or here. Not sure which is which yet, but I will have to paint that in the interior, but we do need to add lots of detail on it. But anyway, that's stage 74. Let's move on to 75. Okay, we have stage 75, General Grievous Invisible Hand. This magazine is a lot thinner. There it is, Grievous or Green. Military Starship Classification Part 2. All an excellent read, of course. And your next parts, we have top frame TF42 mandible, top frame TF43 mandible, recess, 2 hole connectors times 4, 9 plant on details, 9 on sprue. There we go. So again, we're putting the frame together for the mandible, and it shows you the blueprint together. There we are, and then we add details to the recess. There's 2. So that one is that one. Yeah, looks exactly the same. Brilliant stuff. So they've not varied the design over the years. That's good. There we go. There are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. There we go. Those are the parts that we got with this issue. So obviously we'll put these frames together first. There's the other recess for the plant-on details. We'll need the 2 wall connectors. There's the other recess. We need to get these together now. So basically that will go there like so, and then we want, yes it is, because it goes there like that. So we need a 2 wall connector here, here, here and here with these black button screws. Okay, just pop them into place. There we go, that's the frame in place. Excellent. So we have TF42, TF41 and TF43. Brilliant stuff. Okay, right. Need to get some detail into these recesses now. There we go, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 off this frame. The others we'll leave on for now. We start off with number 1, and number 1 will go, I'll show you close up. Okay, number 1, which is this piece, will go into there, and it will line up on there to rest onto there. So I'll get this in place. There we go, that's number 1 in place. Number 2, which is this little piece, put some glue onto this, get it underneath it. This will fit in this little hole just here. There we go, that fits just there like so. There we go, there's number 2. Excellent. Right, pop that to one side, because there we need 3 and 4, and number 3 will go here. It will sit in there, and then we can pop it in place. There we go, there's number 3 and 4. Let's give that a minute to set. Right, now we're working on the other recess. Number 5, which is this piece, there's 2 little pegs there, will fit into here, just there like so. Pop a little bit of glue in there, should run through. on there. So that's number 5 in place, and we'll go back to 3 and 4. Just pop a little bit of glue on there, and it will fit into them 2 holes just here. Yep, get this lined up and pop it just there like that. Excellent. So there we go. So that's 3 and 4 and number 5. And then we have number 6, which is this piece. Pop some glue on there. That will fit into the slot just here, and it will rest up against the wall, I would imagine. Let's see, get that in place. There we go. There we go, finally. Excellent. There we go, that's stage 75 completed. Let's move on to 76. Here we have the magazine for stage 76. We have Duchess Satine's Coronet. That looks beautiful, wow. Yeah, there she is, the Duchess. Military Starship Classification Part 3. Excellent reading again. Your next parts. So we have components checklist, top panel TP28 mandible, top panel TP29 mandible, recess 3 and 4, fixing screws 5, 6 and 7, and plant-on details 4 on sprue. So there we go. So that frame that we've done, we just pop these panels on and screw them in place, and then we have adding details to the recesses for us. Excellent. Doesn't go over. No way. There we go. There are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okie doke. Let's get the parts on. There we go. Those are the parts. Those are sprues, recesses. Pop all them to one side because we need to put the plating on first. We will need this one on here first. That will go here. Get this lined up. Get the screw holes lined up anyway. Right. There we go. That will go there like that, and then we'll put the other one on in a minute. And then we need the self-tapping screws again. Right, we just have the 4. There we go. That's TP29 in place. Let's pop the other one onto here. There we go. That presses in place, and again it'll be just the outer ones. Yeah. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws that we'll need. There we go. That's that mandible frame with its plating. Excellent. Right, we can pop that to one side because there we can pop this detail into these recesses. Okay, number 1, which I've taken off the sprue and I've rubbed down, will go just there, like so. Number 2 is this one. Yeah, let's just rub it down a little bit there. This goes onto that gap on the wall just there, like that. There we go, filling the gap beautifully. Number 3, which is this piece, will go alongside it just here. There we go, just make sure you get it the right way around. Excellent. And here we have number 4. Let's give this a rub. There we go. That goes into that keel shape. There we go. That pops into the. There we go. That's number 4 in place. Excellent. So that's the parts for the recesses. And there we go. That is stages 73 to 76 complete. Excellent. So there we go, folks. That is it for the Falcon for now. Yes, the mandibles. Down to the mandibles. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. No issues whatsoever. Yeah, I'm just glad I picked up stage 74 because it's been at least a couple of months since I had to go at doing this build. Only because Fanhomes were out of stock. And the next set of issues, they're still waiting. They're still being processed. Which is just as well because it's another £90 and 65 pence. And I've just paid that out already, but that should be, well, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks off, but it doesn't matter because I've still got the other 4 to do, and then hopefully, or at least one of these mandibles will be completed, and maybe I can start painting, because I do need to paint the inside of these recesses as well. Yeah, make them dark grey and light grey on top. Yeah, and then get on with the painting again, which is going to look excellent. Right, I've got up to stage 80, so there's only another 20 after this. Yeah, only 3 more deliveries and it's finished. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.